Namaste Gurukulians, how are you dear students? Hope you will be fine. I am Subhas. Today we will study class 11th business studies. So we will start third unit. Third unit is public sector enterprises, public and global enterprises. So this unit consists of two chapters. First is public and private enterprises and second is global enterprises. So second chapter, global enterprises, these are also called as multinational companies. So this topic is deleted from the syllabus now. So we will not study chapter 3.2 multinational companies or global enterprises. So we will do only chapter 3.1 private and public sector. So this is the first video of this chapter. So first we will start from the topic private sector. What is a private sector? When business enterprises, business units are owned, are managed and controlled by the private entrepreneurs. जब जो बिजनेस यूनिट्स हैं, बिजनेस इंटरप्राइजेज हैं, प्राइवेट सेक्टर में हों, प्राइवेट एंटरप्रेन्योर्स के हैंड्स में हों, तो सच टाइप ऑफ सेक्टर इज कॉल्ड एज प्राइवेट सेक्टर. एंड द मेन एविडेंस of success of this sector is the profits. The main objective of private sector is to earn more and more profits. This sector also started to provide service. It also started fulfilling the social responsibilities also. But the primary motive is only to earn profits. We can give different examples of private sector in our country like Tata Group, Tata Industries, Reliance Group, आदित्य बिड़ला ग्रुप और डिफरेंट बिजनेस फैमिलीज. मुंजाल ब्रदर्स है जिसकी हीरो के नाम से कंपनी है, बजाज है. तो दीज आर द डिफरेंट बिजनेस यूनिट्स विच आर वर्किंग, विच आर प्रोवाइडिंग सर्विसेज इन द प्राइवेट सेक्टर. तो यू कैन सी द डिफरेंट एग्जांपल्स ऑफ प्राइवेट यूनिट्स, प्राइवेट सेक्टर एंटरप्राइजेज. वन इज अनिल धीरूभाई अंबानी ग्रुप. तो दिस ग्रुप is having different companies like Reliance Capital, Reliance Communication, Reliance Infrastructure, Reliance Health, Reliance Entertainment, Reliance Power. So all these companies are relating to the Anil Dhirubhai Ambani group. इसके अलावा जो Reliance Group है, दूसरा ग्रुप है, this group includes Reliance Industries, Reliance Industrial Infrastructure, रिलायंस रिटेल. आदित्य बिड़ला ग्रुप में कंपनीज हैं अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट, आइडिया सेलुलर, हिंडाल्को इंडस्ट्रीज, बिरला सन लाइफ असेट मैनेजमेंट कंपनी. वन मोर मेजर ग्रुप इन आवर कंट्रीज रतन टाटा ग्रुप. तो दिस ग्रुप इंक्लूड्स द वेरियस कंपनीज लाइक टाटा AIG लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, टाटा कैपिटल, टाटा कम्युनिकेशन, टाटा कंसल्टेंसी, टाटा मोटर्स, टाटा पावर, टाटा स्टील. तो these are the various companies which are working in private sector. तो we will discuss what is private sector, what are the features. तो private sector is that sector which is managed, which is owned and controlled by the private entrepreneurs. Now we will discuss the features of private sector. तो first feature is profit motive. The primary motive of private sector is to earn more and more profits, because every private individual or a group of persons, when he starts any business in any form, the main purpose is to earn profits. So the primary objective of private sector is to earn profits. It also started providing social service, social responsibilities, it's also fulfilling. But the primary motive is only to earn profit. Second is private ownership. The owners of private sector are the private entrepreneurs. Totally money, whatever money is invested in private sector, all such amount is invested by the private entrepreneurs. The government does not invest a single penny. कुछ भी पैसा इसमें गवर्नमेंट इन्वेस्ट नहीं करती. All money is invested by government and private entrepreneurs, and they are the owners. Third is profit is the evidence of success. The private sector is working to earn more and more profits, and such business unit is treated as more successful, which is earning huge profits. तो इसकी सफलता जो प्राइवेट सेक्टर है, निजी जो क्षेत्र है, इसकी सफलता का एक ही पैमाना है, वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट अर्न करना. कोई भी बिजनेस यूनिट जो ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट अर्न कर रही है, दैट विल बी ट्रीटेड एज ए सक्सेसफुल प्राइवेट इंटरप्राइज. नेक्स्ट इज प्राइवेट मैनेजमेंट. The management of private sector enterprises is also in the hands of private entrepreneurs. Mostly the government does not interfere. किसी भी टाइप का हस्तक्षेप वो गवर्नमेंट नहीं करती है. Whatever policies are made, whatever decisions are taken, all such decisions are taken by the private entrepreneurs themselves. So it is totally managed by the private persons, private entrepreneurs. And one more feature is less political intervention. Less political intervention. Mostly the government interferes in public sector enterprises. जो गवर्नमेंट का हस्तक्षेप है, इंटरवेन्यू करती है गवर्नमेंट, वो अपने जो गवर्नमेंट इंटरप्राइजेज है, सरकारी उपक्रम उनमें करती है. जो प्राइवेट सेक्टर है, दीज आर मैनेज्ड बाय प्राइवेट एंटरप्रेन्योर्स. वही उसमें पैसा लगाते हैं, वही इसकी देख रेख करते हैं. दे आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस. मोस्टली द इंटरवेंशन ऑफ गवर्नमेंट और इंटरवेंशन ऑफ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज इज ऑलमोस्ट नेग्लिजिबल in case of private sector. So these are the features of private sector. Now next topic is forms of public enterprises. Public sector enterprises, this is private, sorry, not public. We are discussing the private sector. Forms of private enterprises. So private enterprises can be started, can be run in different forms. We have discussed the different forms of business organizations in second unit also. So different forms in which a private sector enterprise can be started are: number one, sole proprietorship. As we have discussed in second unit, it is also called as sole trade. So it refers to that trade which is run, which is managed and controlled by a single person. There is only one person who invests money, who is responsible for profit and loss, and who takes all the decisions for the business. So this is sole proprietorship. Second is joint Hindu family business. So this kind of business is run by a Hindu undivided family. HUF इसको चलाता है when the all family members of undivided Hindu family run a business under the ownership of eldest member of male member of the family who is called as Karta or Mukhiya. So this type of business is called as joint Hindu family business. Next is partnership. When two or more persons join together to run a business, it is called as partnership. So minimum number of partners are 2 and maximum 50. Agreement is needed. So business can be run for a long indefinite period. It depends on the partners. So we have discussed already this partnership. Next, fourth is joint venture. This is also like as partnership. In joint venture also there are more than 2 persons who join to run a business. Minimum number of partners or you can say co-ventures are 2 and maximum no limit. कम से कम 2 person हो, maximum कितने भी हो सकते हैं. But they join together only for a specific project. अब कोई प्रोजेक्ट कोई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट लिया है लाइक एज कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ रोड्स, डैम्स, ब्रिजेस, कोई रेलवे लाइन का. व्हेन द कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्क इज ओवर द जॉइंट वेंचर्स कम्स टू एन एंड. whatever is the profit or loss, it is divided by all the co-ventures, all the partners. The only difference between partnership and joint venture is that partnership business may continue for a long time, for a long indefinite period, while the joint venture is limited only up to a specific project. 2 or more persons are combined together only to complete a project. When the project is completed, joint venture comes to an end. Next is joint stock companies. So in private sector, different companies can be created, can be established to run a business. These companies include private companies, public companies, one-person companies, where the liability is limited. It is a association, group of association of persons whose registration is compulsory, and a number of members are different in different types of companies. We have discussed in unit 2nd. And one more is cooperative enterprises. Cooperative enterprises are also called as cooperative societies. So it is a voluntary group of persons who join together to run a business. Mostly it is run by those people who are economically backward. Minimum 10 members are required and registration is compulsory. It is registered under Indian Cooperative Societies Act 1912. So these are the various forms of private enterprises in which business can be started. So today we have discussed what is the meaning of private sector, what are the features and various forms of private sector enterprises. In next video we will talk about public sector enterprises. It is also called as government sector. So today we will finish our lecture. This is this much for today. Goodbye students, have a nice day.